Hello and welcome to another video of machine learning in Python. In this episode, we will see how we can visualize stock data of different companies in a specific time span. We will do that using an interactive visualization library called Bokeh. Bokeh is working with modern browsers, and it renders its plots using HTML and JavaScript. Bokeh can be used to visualize stock market data. Visualize is done using the plotting module, and we will utilize the sample stock datasets given to us by Bokeh. By the way, bokeh is a Japanese word, which means the aesthetic quality of the blur produced in out-of-focus parts of an image. We will be using the sample stock datasets given to us by Bokeh. In order to import the library, we need to install it via pip install bokeh, as shown on the screen. Then let's go ahead and import the library Bokeh, and we want from bokeh.sample data.stocks, we want to import the ticker symbols or the stock symbols. So Apple has a ticker of AAPL, then Facebook, Google, and Microsoft. Next, we want from bokeh.plotting, we want to import figure, output file, and show. The last thing we need to do is we need to import NumPy. We'll give it an alias of np. Now, let's open our Python shell and let's import Bokeh. Good. And let's go ahead and say bokeh.sampledata.download to download the dataset. Alright, perfect. Now we have successfully downloaded all the sample data. Let's exit the shell and let's get back to our code. The next thing we want to do is we want to instantiate a figure object. So we will call that graph, and this will be equal to figure. So we want to display our graph in X and Y axis. So X axis type, and this will be equal to date time. So the X axis is the horizontal one and Y axis is the vertical one. So on the horizontal axis or the X axis, we will have the date time. And on the Y axis will be the prices in dollars. We'll say stock closing price. Then we want to name the X axis. So we said that the X axis will be the date or the years. So we'll say graph dot X axis dot axis label, and the label will be, let's say, date. And likewise, we will say the Y axis with the axis label of, say, price in US dollars. Alright, so we have the labels for the X and Y axis. Now what we want to do is we want to plot the line graph for Apple. So let me add a comment here. We'll say plotting the line graph for Apple. To do that is very simple. We will need the X-axis coordinates, the Y-axis coordinates, the color, and the legend label. Then we will add all that inside our line function. So X-axis coordinates will be equal to the NumPy module dot array, and inside the array our stock symbol, which is AAPL, with the index of date. Then I want my data type, so we'll say d type is equal to numpy dot date time 64, and the data type is called datetime 64 because datetime is already taken by the datetime library included in Python. Then we want the y-axis coordinates to be equal to Apple. Inside here we want the index of the adjusted close, like that. Next we said that we want the color, which will be equal to blue, and the legend label Then we will take the graph dot line in order to display the line, and we will enter the following arguments. So the x-axis coordinates, the y-axis coordinates. We want the color to be equal to the color defined above. Likewise for the legend label to be equal to the legend label defined above. All right, perfect. So we have the plotting for Apple is all set. So we'll need to take that, copy it, and paste it 3 times. Or if you're inside Visual Studio Code, go ahead and hit Alt-Shift down 1, 2, 3 times. Okay, just let us give some space. So the second company that we will want is Facebook. Then we want Google and Microsoft. All right, and we will change very simply the ticker symbols. So FB, and here will be also FB. Color we will give it, let's say, black. Here is FB as well. So for Google, the ticker is GOOG. All right, give it orange and GOG. I will just change the black. We'll put here blue for Facebook, and black for Apple. So this is all set. The last company we have is Microsoft, so it's MSFT, the stock symbol, and MSFT as well. Microsoft will give it, I don't know, maybe yellow, and MSFT. All right, perfect. And let's relocate the legend table. So relocate the legend table to the top left side of the screen. And to do this, we'll say graph.legend.location, and will be equal to top_left. All right, so we'll put it on the top left in order to avoid any vision distortion that might happen. The last thing we need to do is we need to display the model. So we'll use the show function, and inside here we will insert our graph. All right, perfect. So we're pretty much done. So let's open our terminal. So once we will run our program, we should have a file.html that will be opened directly. And if you will not name that file explicitly here, it will take the name of your Python file. Let's say Python main.py. Because you didn't explicitly call your HTML file, it automatically took the name of your Python file. If you want to name your file, you can just simply say that you want your output file. So let's say, for instance, data.html or stocks.html. All right, but before we run our file, let me just delete main.html and I'll say Python main.py. It has named your HTML file stocks.html as you have specified explicitly here in the file. And let's check it out. So this is the visualization for the stocks from the year 2000 to 2012. This was the data sample given by Bokeh library, the peaks and the bottoms for each stock price for Apple, Facebook, Google, and Microsoft. Start from $0 to $800. So this is it. This is how to visualize stock prices for Apple, Facebook, Google, and Microsoft using the Bokeh library. I hope you liked the video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next videos.